Alright, so we're going to test this out. We're going to start a new game. I'm going to go over the basics that I can, best I can. So I'm not going to cut out any cutscenes or anything. I'm just going to do a run through of the system. So let's get started.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright, so we're going to go over this real quick. Okay, and this gives you a warning, is exactly how you say. However, you have your male, I'll go over this, you have your male, your female, you have your elf, that's not your elf, that's your human, your elf, your dwarf. We're going to start with the male. Your humans, they're pretty much all around, you're all around people. Your elves are specialized in magic. You have +2 benefits to willpower and magic. Dwarves, they're your melee types people. You get your strength, your dexterity, your constitution, and since they are dwarves, they do not have any magical abilities, so there is no such thing as a mage dwarf. So, and not to mention, they are 10% resistant to hostile magic. Now, humans have this option of being humans and dwarves have options to all the ones with the mage and all that. Dwarves don't have options to mage, they just have warrior and rogue. But we're going to play as elf. As a male elf. Your warrior, as a elf, you have an option to play as a city elf or that's your city elf or your Dalish elf. Humans, you only have an option to play as royalty when you play either rogue or warrior. Mage, in between these two, in between these two races, you only have an option to start out as forgot that was open. Okay. Come on, game. Let's go. Alright. So, humans, mage, you can only play in the tower. Elves, you get your thing. Your dwarves, however, they have a different option when it comes to your warrior and rogue. You can either play as the commoner or the noble. The noble will be in the castle. The commoner will be on the back streets. Basically, you're going to be the outcast to an extent. We're going to play as mage. We're going to have power in our hands.
Greetings.
And I'm not going to do any special features to the facial, to the appearance stuff. Message me. Okay, that's who was messaging me. We're going to be playing as mage. We're not going to need strength. However, we will need dexterity. We definitely will need willpower. We definitely need magic. Cunning and constitution, definitely need those. We need magic and willpower more so than these other three. We do not really need strength unless, of course, you're going for a warrior mage build, which I won't go into details on how to unlock any of those special abilities. I'm going to go into combat training. I'm going to take all those on before I take on anything else. We're going to go with creation. I like to have my heals, and for right now we're going to get this. This is the one of the best beginner spells right here because it has the fastest cooldown and more damage and a longer range. It has a medium range, whereas fire has a short range and rock just has a personal range or whatever. Now you can use both of these your options to go into the next levels on everything else. But I like to start out with the snow and the hills. I will go into these spells as I continue on. So your spirit and your entropy spells, I will go into those as we continue. We're going to play on the difficulty level of normal.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Know this, apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty. You will die. This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
Alright, so we're going to continue on. Where all these highlights go by. Of course, we know explorations. You can read those as you go on. These faces and object with the glitters, they are important. They will have items for you. However, items we get here do not apply to us. We're going to go ahead and straighten our little taskbar out here. We're going to stretch it out all the way as far as it'll stretch out. We're going to move this one way over here. We're going to move. Now you automatically get this page. This right here, we're going to, that's your lock for your taskbar. That way you cannot move your stuff around. I'm clicking on it. Now you look around with your right key, right mouse button. You look around with that and look at this beautiful face. Not really. We're going to go, ooh, here's our first combat. You can read this as you go on, but it also I will go over that. You right click your Mr. Wraith here, and we're going to give him the frostbites. One hit shot, or one hit KO, whatever you want to call it. And see, it only takes 8 seconds for our ice spell to regenerate. And you can use your number keys, which is the 1, 2, 3 right across the top there. I'll go ahead and do this. Hit number 2, and there we go.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone. Well, you say that now. So have many others before you. Look at me. Look at what can happen. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse. No, I don't remember anything from before. The Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same. That has been said before, but you don't know the danger. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade. You would be a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful, cunning. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see. I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago, but you may have a way out.
Yeah, we're gonna be idiots
Dangerous
together.
spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
Yeah. And needless to say, the spirit won't actually show up until you finish these other quests. Oh, we have another Wraith over here. We're going to give him frostbites. And we got electrocuted. We got another Wraith over here. He too is gonna get, well, I say he's going, now he's gonna get frostbite. Oh my word, he got frostbite. Oh, see this guy right here? He is another important
Another
member.
spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its name to me.
We're going to talk to Mr. Valor.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, than to be sent unarmed against a demon. They would have you battle a demon. With magic or weapon, to be the victor makes you a warrior still. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come. I am Valor, a warrior spirit. I hone my weapons in search of the perfect expression of combat.
Question is, why does he look like a Templar though? Oh well.
Of course. You are not the first mortal to seek my aid. I am not here to assist you, however. My purpose is to seek perfection, creating the ultimate weapon for the pursuit of valor. Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
For sake of time, we're going to go ahead and accept this duel.
As you wish, mortal. We battle until I am convinced you are strong enough to defeat your demon. If you do not convince me, I will slay you. Are these rules understood?
Yes, sir.
Our duel begins now. Fight with valor!
Now, you can always pause your game whenever you want to at a moment's notice with your space bar. We're going to get this guy's frostbite. Now, the other thing to remember is the amount of magic you have. If you have a lot of magic power, it also affects being able to. Wow, he is terrible with the fist.
Enough. Your strength is sufficient to the task. The staff is yours. May you find glory in all your achievements, mortal.
Okay. Now, quick thing. I show you my heal. Well, my character healed pretty fast anyway, so that was wasted heal. But you can heal yourself with that. We are fully charged now. Oh wait, I need to. You hit I to go into your inventory. We have our staff. Now, this being that I'm in the, I have the Ultimate Edition. I have this. Regular edition will not have that on a regular basis. So, ooh.
No quarter shall be given.
Come on. Thank you. Nope. You are not gonna sneak up on me, buddy.
No glory in bloodshed.
No glory in bloodshed, huh? I see how this works.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
Yeah.
So, you are the mortal being hunted, and the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually, and perhaps there will even be scraps left.
It's a demon. Maybe even more powerful than the one chasing after you.
Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. Oh, I tire of you already. You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide? I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. Fear is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours. Truly? Oh, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I? Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I? Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin a tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I? You are correct. Rather apropos here in the Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Yeah, mortal prattling. Let us continue. Oh, I used the wrong button. Now let's continue.
As you say. Shall be done.
Looky there, we win. I saw it. Oh, there we go. And sometimes that happens too.
As you say.
Your character gets lost in the trying to get to where you tell him to go.
And there is a spirit of rage.
Alright, so we're going to end the video here, and we shall continue next time. I'm going to hit F5 to save this game again. And we will talk to y'all later.